Oh, Canada, we stand on guard.
And the Canadian National Anthem performed by Linda Lynn for the defending NBA champion Toronto Raptors. What a moment. We'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Toronto. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference.
And for the Raptors, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, the Toronto Raptors rolled the dice last season and gambled on acquiring Kawhi Leonard. They knew it could be just a one-year rental, with Leonard able to be a free agent in 2019. But Kevin, after winning the 2019 NBA title, anything else is gravy.
The first title in franchise history, DA. Such a huge moment for the team, city, and the country of Canada. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, inside we have Ingles and Gobert. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. And it's O'Neal in at the three. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position.
And Raptors president of basketball operations, Masai Ujiri, not just doing an amazing job in Toronto, he's also had a huge role in the growing of the game in Africa.
Growing up in Nigeria, he fell in love with the game of basketball, and he has worked his way up. Now he's given a hand back, building pathways for others to follow in his footsteps, bringing the development and leadership to the continent. You won't see his feet too high off the ground, but Ingles finishes at the rim.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking, and if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Now, here's Lowry, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Here's Anunoby, just 5 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And it's Kyle Lowry with the three.
That's just smart work from Lowry. Didn't panic there.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And here is Conley. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And over the course of his career, Mike Conley taking on more and more of the leadership mantle.
He's embraced it, Kevin, and he said letting his hair down was a way of letting go and just being confident in himself.
And he makes the first.
They may not get the spotlight, but the Utah Jazz are one of the best run teams in the NBA. They're run as a legacy trust. That means every dime of profit goes back into the team.
He hits both from the stripe. Steve, you were talking about the reinvestment for the Jazz. An upgraded arena, new practice facilities.
Necessary moves, you know this, to stay competitive. The Jazz fans love their team, and they're showing that commitment in return.
Now Ingles after the missed three from Serge Ibaka. And stolen by Siakam. Lowry against Conley. Lowry kicks to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. Toronto working the ball around now. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the block.
With plays like that, Gobert can start to get in your head. He covers so much ground.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Conley against Lowry. Pass to Ingles. For three. Drills the three-pointer. Ingles has got his second bucket of the night.
The steady hand of Ingles in pick-and-roll action, just making plays.
Pass to Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Well, last season, Pascal Siakam more than doubled his scoring. Dramatic improvement as a shooter from the perimeter and the line.
The first free throw is good. And we've seen his shooting improve. But Siakam also very dangerous off the bounce.
Yeah, reason why, Kevin, he's becoming a great ball handler. They trust him to press the attack and to get into the lane.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, we see every year 1 or 2 guys drafted toward the end of the first round contribute well for their team. But Pascal Siakam has gone well beyond that.
Now here's Gobert. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. Here's Mitchell. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Ibaka against Ingles. 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell.
Causing havoc for offenses. Siakam gives you great energy and focus to go along with that length.
Here's Anunoby, guarded by O'Neal. There's the pass to Ibaka. Over Ingles. And the Raptors miss again.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And his teammates call him old man, say he looks like a 40-year-old farmer, but Joe Ingles, Smitty, much more than meets the eye.
You know what, Kevin? He's a star in his role. He's gotten better and better. He's a guy who can impact winning on a nightly basis.
Free throw drops for Ingles. You know, Steve, for teams that are already struggling big time, what's a sign that the ship is going to be difficult to turn the other way and get back on track?
I think, Kevin, body language and obviously what they're saying in the media. There are some teams, you watch them, guys hit a three-point shot, they come to the bench. No one's up clapping, no one's communicating with each other. Those are the teams I think is very hard to turn around. The Jazz this summer had a lot of flexibility. That also meant a lot of decisions to make. Stick with what you have or try to revamp.
Lowry for 3, up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
Hey, a part of being a good floor general is understanding when it's your shot to take. Nice read by Lowry.
It's stolen by Lowry. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lowry's got 8 points. And the Jazz looking to add more shooting in free agency.
They wanted snipers at any position. Also more shot creation alongside Donovan Mitchell. We'll see how they will do. And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Passes it to Lowry. Outside Gasol. From deep. The shot by Lowry, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
They really dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see if they have their number again this year.
Now here is Lowry, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Outside Gasol. Over O'Neal. No good from Gasol.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Van Vliet looking around. Here's Gasol. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far. But as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
The Jazz have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
That's good from O'Neal. Smitty, Snyder also an All-American in high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Anunoby. Norman Powell comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Now, here's Siakam. Talking about that win against the Magic, he was definitely a major factor as well. Davis, the pass to Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Powell. Rebound, Utah.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
O'Neal against Powell. Picked him clean. Now Siakam. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Moutier brings the double team. Powell for 3. It's good from long range.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Moutier. Raptors knocking down the tray. Pass to Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 3. And the Jazz lead by 1. Davis against Moutier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. You know, Steve, so much goes into being an effective bench player. What do you like to see in a team's sixth man?
What I love, Kevin, is a guy that can come off as a sixth man is he doesn't disrupt what's going on with the starters. Also, he's ready. And most of those guys that wins that award, they don't need time to adjust to the game. They come in and make an immediate impact.
And the first one drops. And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Ed Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert. And both free throws good for Davis.
And during last season's playoffs, we heard the Bucks complaining about Drake's theatrics on the sidelines. Smitty, do you see any problem with that?
You know, GA, first of all, we know Drake is very animated. He's a part of this organization. We got to know he's a Toronto native and he loves this team. Yes, it's a problem when it starts to affect the game. But if not, I think all teams, especially the Bucks last year in the playoffs, you just got to focus and play.
And so here's Toronto after the basket by Utah. Here's Gasol, unable to get that one. Great D that time from Davis.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Davis against Clarkson. Over Davis. They get it back, and it's blocked. And here they come. There's Hollis Jefferson, and down it goes, jamming that one home. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Davis kicks to Clarkson. He dishes it to Moutier. He feeds it to Davis. Good D by Gasol.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Out left to the wing. There's Hollis Jefferson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And now a 4-point Raptor lead.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Clarkson on the wing. Guarded by Powell. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. .115 left here in the first quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Gasol with the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now here's Gasol. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. A three. Davis. The shot off that time, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Davis surveying the floor. Outside Gasol. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Utah ball. Joe Ingles.
12 seconds left to play here in the first. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
From deep Ingles. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, straight to the floor, making open shot, rolling the basket, screen, those dirty work. I like to do that.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complimentary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
We've got Davis. He's out there with Norman Powell. Ibaka is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Boucher in at the power forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now, here's Moutier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Raptors leading by 4. The pass to Davis. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Hollis Jefferson finds Davis. 4 on the clock. And Davis sends it back. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Toronto. Anunoby, he's checked in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Fred VanVleet comes in for Norman Powell. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Davis. Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Jazz. Dishes to Davis. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Conley.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your shirt and challenge a shot.
Good work defensively by Lowry. And Smitty last season, a career high in scoring for Mike Conley. Also assisting at a career high pace.
And now in his 30s, Mike Conley, not only a model of consistency, he's just getting better.
Here's VanVleet. From down in the low post, it goes. VanVleet's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Here's Davis. And no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Passes to Anunoby. And here is VanVleet. He's covered by Clarkson. Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Conley, the pass to Niang. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Utah.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And here is Conley following Kyle Lowry's three. Conley kicks to Clarkson. And the three ball is good. Clarkson's got 8 points.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a three of his own.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 5. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by the Jazz. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Clarkson passes to Conley. Back to Clarkson. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight on Anunoby. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's what you get from a veteran playmaker. If you get open, Lowry will find you.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
You know, the 5-time All-Star Kyle Lowry has made a career of proving his doubters wrong. If you ask me, I think he's still underrated.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Utah also making some changes. Gobert comes in for George Niang. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson. And you ask Lowry, he's always felt underestimated. Smitty, what do people overlook about him?
You know, I think, Kevin, is his defense, first and foremost. He's a top 10 point guard at both ends of the floor. That's what makes him very special.
You know, it's tougher to get recognition in a small market like Utah, Smitty. Rudy Gobert says he has to do 3 times as much to draw attention.
And at the same time, his focus is still on team and winning. His leadership is very important to them.
No good on the free throw. When it comes to just the love for the game, Smitty, does every NBA player have to have that, or is it possible to not love the game, embrace the game, and work through it in that way?
You know, I think 90% of the guys have a love for the game. I think there are some guys that just don't love it, but they play it. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't, I guess, spill over to the guys that love it. There are some plays, I played with some players, after they left the gym, they didn't think about a game, of watching the game, playing the game. But when they're on the court, they gave 110% effort. There are some guys that just love it, and there are some guys that just like it.
But I know you, and you did. You loved the game.
I still love it, Kevin. Still love it.
I know you do. I know you do.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Conley following the score by Serge Ibaka over Lowry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Smitty, as tough as they are on D, the Jazz have been middle of the pack offensively. How do they improve there?
You know, GA, they can be a top 10 offense. The 2 things that have held them back are turnovers and poor free throw shooting.
First free throw is good.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
The Toronto Raptors are an elite defensive group. Reasons why: they're long, they're smart, and they're experienced.
Now, here's Siakam. Poked away, stolen by Mitchell. Outside Conley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Conley's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz. Now, here is Lowry. 11 points in the game. You talk about the defensive IQ, Smitty, for the Raptors. Where does that reveal itself?
For me, Kevin, their rotations. They are able to send help, double teams, and still recover and get out to shooters.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
How about that from Conley? The little guy taking it inside and forcing the issue.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. No good on that one. Marc Gasol's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And Utah with a change here, too. O'Neal's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Toronto leading by 7. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level. His determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you.
And that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
The Jazz have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. He misses the free throw. Steve, so many talented players in the league. Sometimes there's frustration over the lack of playing time. For instance, you look at the Celtics last year, a prime example.
Yeah, and I think sometimes, Kevin, you can have too much talent at the same positions and also style of play. You need some guys that can do other things that be effective on the court versus just scoring the basketball, and I think that's the reason why the Celtics ran into some trouble last year.
Back to Lowry. Here's Van Vliet, 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. This all no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now, here's Mitchell. After the Marc Gasol miss, he gets it in there.
If you're guarding Donovan Mitchell, I don't know how you defend him with that little float game he has.
Conley against Lowry. Siakam outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Raptors. Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Anunoby. Norman Powell comes in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And Utah with a change here, too. Moutier is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Jazz trail by 8. Gobert down low, working on Gasol. Davis, the pass to Gobert. Rejected by Gasol.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
Here's Moutier. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Aggressive move from Siakam, putting all that length and athleticism to work.
Moutier dishes to Mitchell. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Davis against Moutier. It's Gasol missing.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
And here's Moutier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Mitchell. There it is. Only a second basket. He's missed 8. That's a sad 20%.
Donovan Mitchell, he covers every base, even showing the touch from mid-range.
Davis against Moutier. Outside Gasol. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Gasol's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Moutier pass to Mitchell. Siakam against Davis. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Powell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And the Jazz players are appreciating how strong the Jazz organization's response was last season to some fans who crossed the line using discriminatory racial language against Russell Westbrook.
Chairman Gail Miller, I thought, did an excellent job. She got all over this and got out ahead of it, reminded them as a community, we're better than this. It's all about respect.
That free throw good from Hollis-Jefferson.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
George Niang, he's checked in for the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson comes in for O'Neal. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Niang kicks to Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now here's Powell. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now Mitchell. To end the run. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Here's Lowry, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Anunoby. The 10-footer, and he hits the jumper for 2. Anunoby's got his second basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Poked loose. It's stolen by Ibaka. Van Vliet with it. Siakam outside. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Lowry. Three-pointer, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. Over Lowry. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
And the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Lowry. Fires the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. It's a 16-point game.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him.
You know, as this game has gone along, his concentration has deteriorated. They've lost way too many possessions from him turning the ball over.
Conley against Lowry. Gobert with the block. In transition, here come the Jazz. And there's the feed to Conley. That shot misses. Good D by Siakam. And, you know, Greg, hindsight always being 20/20. The Greek Freak and Gobert probably go first and second in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top four. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style, not something that's always associated with foreign-born players, but they're erasing that perception.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
I'm losing my mind, I'm losing my view, and I'm trying to find something new. Baby, I'm not holding my breath, I need something to believe in. I need something that can keep me holding on. There's a ceiling, and I need something that will keep me on the ground. It's kind of strange being human. Yeah, it's living really just a pastime.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Mitchell.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now, here's Siakam. 8 points for him. Here's Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Lowry. Latrey. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. Raptors leading by 11. Down low, here's Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Siakam's got 10.
Oh, great concentration from Siakam. Takes the hit, yet his eyes never leave the rim.
Conley finds Mitchell. Here's Gobert, and the rejection by Ibaka. Bucket is good. 9 points in the game so far. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Siakam outside. And it's Van Vliet, top of the key. Gobert with the block. Here's the break. Goes up at the stripe. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And not hard to see why they're on the bad end of this run, just not doing the job on that defensive backboard.
Lowry inside the line. Can't hit that one. And Utah the other way now. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Conley.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the Raptors call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Changes for Toronto. Boucher is checked in, and it's Powell in for Anunoby. The Jazz also changing it up. George Niang, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Now here is Lowry. 14 points for him. Puts it up. Rebound, Utah.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Gobert, the pass to Clarkson. Oh, that's blocked. And they're pushing it up. Powell, no one around him. And again, no good by Toronto. Jazz trail by 7. Pass to Clarkson. And that one, good. Clarkson's got 10 points.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Lowry. In the corner, Powell with it. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He has 5. Now, here's Moutier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Mitchell passes to Moutier. And he banks in the layup. Moutier's got his first bucket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Powell against Clarkson. Back to Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been calling his own number all night, and Lowry's not wrong. He's the one with the hot hand.
Pass to Clarkson. Out to the right wing. The pass to Moutier. From deep. Gobert. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
And here's Lowry. He's got 17. Ibaka dishes to Lowry. That 3 off the mark. Here's Boucher, and he drops it in from the low post.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Moutier kicks to Clarkson. Gobert, the pass to Clarkson. Got a piece of it. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Clarkson's got 12 points in the game.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And out of UCLA, Norman Powell, an athletic 6'4" combo guard, said he modeled his game after Russell Westbrook.
And I can see why. He's gifted physically as well. A 6'11" wingspan, a 40-inch vertical leap. He's more of a two-guard in my opinion, and he's off to a strong start in his young career.
And the Raptors with some changes. Gasol comes in for Serge Ibaka, and it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson in for Kyle Lowry. And Utah with a change here too. Ed Davis is checked in for Gobert. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
A moment now to see the numbers for Mitchell. 5th in steals, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. Now, Moutier, he's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Hollis-Jefferson. They lead by 4. Davis with the bucket. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Moutier passed to Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
They get Marc Gasol.
At the line for the Jazz. Ed Davis. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And the Raptors took some heat for parting ways with reigning Coach of the Year, Dwayne Casey. But his successor, Nick Nurse, guided this franchise to an NBA title.
Tremendous self-belief and determination. The only NBA head coach who was also a head coach in college, the G League, and overseas. He's been preparing for this for a long time.
And he's good on the second. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Siakam with it. He's got 10. Great D that time from Davis.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Raptors leading by 5. Hollis-Jefferson passes to Davis. Here's Siakam. From deep, Gasol. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Raptors lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Powell is out there with Davis, and it's Hollis-Jefferson in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Gasol. Siakam finds Hollis-Jefferson. 5 to shoot, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Siakam, right side, hands it from downtown. And the Raptors lead by 8.
One of the numerous changes Siakam's made to his game, the ability to stretch you out.
Here's Conley, and he converts the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here's Siakam. Passes it to Gasol. And the shot goes in.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. A floater.
A former defensive player of the year. Don't forget, Marc Gasol with the great defense there.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Davis. High, arcing shot, and he lays it up and in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Clarkson. Now, here's Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
Mike Conley is very crafty. He can bait a defender into getting a little too physical with him.
Michael Conley, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. He's off on the second. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Marc doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Jazz trail by 8. Conley scanning the floor. There's the dish to Ingles. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Utah the rebound.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession. Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Davis against Conley. Pass to Siakam. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Davis against Conley. Kicks it to Ingles. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Anunoby. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Utah calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Penny flip flops and styling. Like Batman. None of them. Just none of them. Just left church, I'm wildin'. Poppin' around Rolex diamonds. Rolex diamonds. She don't wanna leave, she vibin'. I just left church, I'm wildin'. I'm wildin'. Penny flip flops and styling. Heat it up, heat it up, heat it. No see it. Riding up. No, I never. It's something about me, just tell you I will. If you're not my friend, I don't fake it, I never. Young rapping some mates in my jelly. 2 icy chains on top of my sweater. Just the successor, my latest endeavors. So knock them around, guess they're not together.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Davis. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 5. Back to Gobert. He gets that one. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Now here's Van Vliet. Tight defense on him. Here's the 3. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. From outside, off the mark. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. They led by as many as 18 points. Anunoby, good.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Jazz trail by 8. Clarkson dishes to Gobert. And here is O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Now, here's Lowry. Right side, Gasol. Rebound, Utah.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
And here's Ingles outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now, just a 3-point Raptor lead.
That's his 2nd three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Van Vliet. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Clarkson on the wing, now recovering. Here's Gobert. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Anunoby. That shot off. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And there's the pass to Conley. Passes it to Clarkson to tie it up. No good. Shot missing. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second. Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Jazz trail by 5. Good D by Gasol.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Raptors lead by 7.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Clarkson passes to Gobert. To the paint. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Gobert. And that's 15 points for Conley.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And the Raptors call time here.
I'm married to this gun. That's who I made my wife. Alone, I told her she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Got a safety full of crackers and a shoulder full of. Don't know it like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. Fade, you can pull my foul yourself. Myself, nah. Right, I like the life I built. West side 60, I might got. Standing so tall, they think I might got stills. Legendary baller like Mike, like Will. 96 Impala, more wheels. Up against the wall, that Fox Hills. Like a boss, ask me how I feel. Successful street, touching them first meals. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, not to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
And what he's done from beyond the arc is a big reason he gets the nod tonight. He's racked up 5 3-pointers and very accurate with his shooting. Take away that threat from deep, and their offense would have looked a whole lot different.
Raptors leading by 5. Siakam outside. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Conley against Lowry. Now Ingles. Back to O'Neal. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And now just a 3-point Raptor lead. Now here's Van Vliet, covered by Mitchell. Here's Siakam. Utah with the rebound.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Conley. Here's Ingles. They get it again. Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Growing before our eyes, the confidence of Gobert. Comfortable doing a little of everything now.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And Gobert drops them both. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Hits it from 3-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Conley against Lowry. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 6th rebound on the night. The drive by Siakam. and a missed layup.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell's shot is good.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Takes the three. Nails the tray.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 4. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his fourth personal foul. At the line for your Raptors, Pascal Siakam. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Conley. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Game on the line. You trust Mike Conley to deliver.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Kyle Lowry taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
In a discussion of great two-way players in this league, sometimes Lowry gets overlooked, and that's a mistake.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his 4th personal. Shooting for Toronto, Kyle Lowry. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Oni, he's guarded by Thomas. Tucker. No good with the triple. And so it's Toronto winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Serge, big win tonight. Now, people may think you have some easy games on the schedule, but you did not play easy tonight.
Because we know where we want to go, you know. That's why we was focused tonight. We try to finish strong.
And it was a strong performance, Serge. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.